Okay, so all I've done is logged out. Now, here's something that you're going to take a look at. We're going to go ahead and enter back in. And so we load back in. And as you can see, it looks much, much better. Now, there's still a little bit wrong, or I should say not quite right. As you can see, the toolbars are a little bit skewed, and the chat channel's not really, well, it doesn't really look right. So, if I want to make myself look a little bit different, here's what you do. Okay, so I'm back in the UI folder. You're going to go ahead and go back up to UI, and you're going to go into layout. Nope, sorry, layouts. Layouts is where you store your layout for your screen or your user interface using the UI layout file name save or load. So as you can see here, there's a DMN folder. Now the DMN folder comes with the Daemon UI, and he's got a bunch of predefined layouts here for you to use. So what I've done is I've copied the one that I'm going to use, and I've renamed it Daemon Layout. So we go back into the game. Okay, go back into the game, and you don't need to exit it to do this. I did it just for the video, but so you just type in /UI layout load, and whatever you chose to name the file, I just chose to name it Daemon. And now we have pretty much the settings that the author uses, or the author included in his settings file. Now here's the downside of this. With the new LOTRO settings for UI and what the file can save, you are saving quite a bit of stuff. You're going to be loading their combat preferences, their other preferences in the UI, whereas before it was pretty much just your screen layout. Now, I'm going to go ahead and load my personal one, Mordor, and as you can see, now everything is screwed up. And the reason is basically because it's trying to apply another skin. So as you can see, skins that are incompatible with one another are loaded with the layout. So it is saved. I'll go ahead and load another one. And as you can see, it's completely screwed up. So, just lessons here is that basically if I log out, I log back in, and I reload that profile, everything will be fine. But this is just something to take into mind. They're a little bit tricky, but they really do add a pleasant atmosphere to the game. So let me go ahead and log him out. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and log him back in. Whoops. And we're going to go ahead and log him back in. And as you can see, everything's fine. This is the Raybar one, and it's also a complete compilation, and it's pretty nice. Now, just so you know, there are some compilations that work without changing your layout. They just basically change the bar down here. Raybar and Daemon UI go a little bit step further, and I personally appreciate that. I can appreciate the artistic value and what goes into it, and I'm sure you will too. And this is actually the one that I've been using recently, and it's pretty cool. I mean, I like it. It's nice. And you should also know, for those of you who play creeps, Daemon UI also has a creep version, and skins do work as creeps as well. And you can load those layouts as well. But they're going to suffer the same problems, whereas they can get screwed up. But that's how you install UIs. It's just a really nice way to enjoy your time and add a little bit of aesthetic, pleasing things. And I hope you enjoy it.